Just a few days away from the first game of the season. It's a home match against Watsonians, but you haven't played a 15s game yet.
No, obviously we had a pre-season game planned in against Glasgow Hawks, and for one reason or another we had to call that off and decided to put our focus into Hoyk Sevens. We'd committed to Hoyk Sevens months ago, and just felt it was the right thing to do to support other Borders clubs and put aside there. So we went there, obviously didn't get the result we wanted, but we backed it up the following week and obviously won our own sevens here at Netherdale the following week, and obviously the week before got through to the final at Peebles. So no, we've had a really successful sevens season, or start to the sevens season, which has prepped the boys really well for this Saturday, as you say, against Watsons.
As I say, good to get some silverware in the cabinet before the season actually starts.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, went one better than last season. We've actually got a trophy this season, so that's a really good start. And we're sitting top of the Kings of the Sevens table, but I've obviously parked that now from a season point of view, and we need to focus on the 15s. And as you say, it starts this Saturday at home against Watsons, which will. I think it'll be a really good fixture. They seem to have recruited really well this pre-season. They've had a really good result against Musselburgh at the weekend there, so looking forward to the game.
And this season is going to be so important, isn't it? There's only one promotional spot, as you well know from last year, and I guess the one message that came across more than anything else is the fact that you take your points when they're on offer, because points are so valuable, and you lost by just one over the season.
Yeah, obviously the boys are keen to go one better this season, and as I say, we've prepped really well. It starts this season, but you're right that if we look at last season, we missed out by a point, and it wasn't that Heriots game at home. If you go back early in the season, we didn't pick up a bonus point away at Ayr at the start of the season. We lost that quite convincingly. We got beat at Kelso in the last couple of minutes with an interception try. So there was points in the season last season earlier on that if we'd took some points on offer, we might have picked up a bonus point and might have got there. The Heriots game in the last game of the season, second last game of the season, that was a winner takes all, and we put everything into it, and unfortunately didn't come out on the right side. But it was a great game.
That disappointment, though, overall for the season and just not getting there, it would affect a lot of people in different ways. How did your squad react to that?
Yeah, look, they were disappointed, as everyone would be, losing out in that manner, especially by a point. But I think that's drove them even harder to go into this season and effectively right that wrong. So as a club, we're pushing to get everyone at top of leagues, and you can see by the numbers behind me and across there that the players have really bought into that, and they're keen just to effectively get us back into the Premiership. And I think I said this last season, it's probably where this club deserves to be, but as you say, it's only one up. I suppose on the other hand, you need to avoid the bottom as well, because it's three down this season. So yeah, coming back to Saturday, look, we all know to get off to a good start in the league, you need to win, and you need to win your home games.
And Watsonians, of course, lots of history between the two clubs, same colours as well, and probably a different Watsonians to the one from last season.
Yeah, Watsonians last season, they were young, very young. A lot of them just looked out of school. Had them down here at the start of the season and won comfortably, 50 points I think it was. And then we went up there and won with a bonus point, but it was 24-16, something like that. So they got better as the season went on. They did the same the COVID season as well, the one that got finished early. But as I said before, they've recruited really well by the sounds of it. They beat Musselburgh quite convincingly. We were a Premiership side, so we're under no illusions that it's going to be a tough game on Saturday. But I'm just glad it's at home to start the season, and we'll obviously see how we go in our first 15s game.
How's the squad shaping up for this season? The ones who've gone and the ones who've come in, because Keith Young, certainly good to see him back.
Yeah, look, Keith's a great asset to have back. A back three player, loads of experience. He's quick. He's got a skill set, so he'll be key in that back three position. We haven't lost a lot of players. Robbie Irvin's in Australia. He's due back March time, I think. So lose him for the season, which is a big miss. But we've got Jay Coltman's came in from Hamilton. He's a Peebles guy. He was up in Hamilton studying. He actually helped us out at Berwick Sevens at the tail end of last season and moved back to Peebles. So he's come in. He'll add something. We've got Fraser Wilson from the under-18s, who's got international under-18s prospects, highly thought of from Scottish Rugby. So he's stepping up this season in terms of the middle row. So losing Robbie's a big miss, but we've got two players coming in that'll fill that void. Got new prop from Orkney, Glenn Bruth. He's come down to join us, so he'll add something in there as well.
But the main thing is you've got a lot of competition for places, and that's exactly what a coach wants.
Yeah, as I said, there's 32 guys behind me at the moment, and there's probably an injury list of about 5 or 6 on the sideline. So there's 40 guys there that are here every Tuesday, Thursday competing for jerseys. As I say, we've got 2 games this weekend, and there's more guys to come back into that as well. So competition for places is key. And as I say, we just want to get all 3 sides, first, seconds, under 18s, competing at the top of leagues